Yo, what is going, guys? It's jmoneyhs back in with another video. Today we are going to be going over the patch notes for the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero update that is going to go live tomorrow. Let's go ahead and break this down. Be sure to like, subscribe, so that way you don't miss any Dragon Ball Sparking Zero content. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is a huge patch. And yeah. So the first things first, now if you're doing like offline 1v1 battles and everything, you can fight in other places other than the hyperbolic time chamber. So that is pretty cool. I was getting kind of sick of seeing the hyperbolic time chamber, I'm not gonna lie, and plus it's like really big. But yeah, either way. Then we've got functionality adjustments. Battle setup, a function allowing you to change a character's display method has been added. Don't know what that means, if I'm being completely honest. Do not know what that means. And then the My Sets function has been added for team members. So what I'm thinking this is like you can like set preset teams. That would be really cool. Yeah, that'd be really cool to just have like preset teams and everything. Then we've got ranked and player matches. You can now skip the intro battle animation, but both people have to input the skip. Then we've got player match. You can now set your team to hidden or reveal to your opponent when editing your team. That's pretty cool. I like that. Custom battle mode. Text can now be sorted alphabetically. Sure. I don't know how much of an issue this was for the people that make custom battles, but yeah, I had a lot of fun making the custom battle mode video the other day. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't already. And then options, you can now set the battle camera distance to be closer. I kind of like it to be the way it is. Kind of like want it to be a little bit farther away sometimes, but either way. We've got a new mechanic, high-speed dragon dash. So instead of just like the way to go behind your opponent and everything, now you have a way to just do a regular dragon dash but high speed. So it's the same kind of buttons. It's a RT and A on Xbox or R2 and X on PS5. Didn't say the control scheme on PC, but either way. Smash attack. You will no longer be stunned when being hit by a rush key blast when charging a smash attack. Okay, that's pretty cool. They have nerfed rush key blast into the ground on this one. When charging a smash attack during a rush attack, charge time reduction based on hit count has been increased. Sure. And then the rush key blast, the time between being able to fire the next rush key blast after firing the maximum consecutive amount at once, different for each character, has been increased. So if you're Z Broly Legendary Super Saiyan and everything, you can't just blast key blasts over and over and then just get your unblockable ult. You can't do that anymore. And also rush key blast deflection. You can now move while deflecting rush key blasts. Sure, that's pretty good. And then steps, you will now no longer be able to be hit by certain attacks immediately after performing a step. Cool. Rush key blast and smash key blast can now also be evaded. Okay, that is very cool. Then we've got Z burst dash. The amount of key consumed when activating it has been increased. That's the one where you go behind your opponent. The like right trigger and then double tap A. That's the one that they're talking about. That's gonna cost more key, which that will be relevant. Yeah, I wonder how much key it's gonna cost. If it's gonna, I think it costs like half a bar now, or like a bar and a half or something. Maybe it costs like 2. But yeah, either way, that is a pretty good change. I like that. Burst smash key will no longer be consumed when activating it, and will instead consume an amount based on the distance traveled. That is pretty big. So if you get like just the burst smash combos and everything, you can just it consumes a lot of ki, probably, I would say. It's basically how it worked in the Budokai Tenkaichi series, at least for 2. So yeah, I definitely agree that is how the ki should work for the burst smash. Blast. The damage has been increased when using a boost. So like if you're using a Kamehameha or using a rush attack or something like that, damage increased even more when you use a boost. So that, sure, because like usually a lot of time you don't really want a boost unless you're going for like the end of the battle there. But either way, Z-Search. Z-Search will no longer lose track of your opponent when characters are swapped. Okay, that's a really good change. I like that. You will now quickly regain the sight of your opponent if they enter your line of sight from the front when Z-Search is not locked onto them. That is also very good because, Jesus Christ, the Z-Search has been absolute... That's been like one of my few gripes about the game, is the Z-Search has been absolute dog shit, but hopefully now, starting tomorrow, it'll be better. Then the Z counter, that's the Vanish Wars basically. The input window has been shortened, so you can't... It's a lot harder to... get the Z counters more reliably, and also Z counter will become more difficult to perform if performed consecutively, so you can't get into full Vanish Wars taking up everyone's ki the entire time, which in some cases is a good and bad thing. So like say if your opponent's in sparking mode, sometimes the Vanish Wars are good for you, so that way you can waste your opponent's sparking mode. But I do think that it has been getting it has been getting very egregious online and everything. So yeah, I agree there. Ki consumed has been increased when successfully performing a Z counter. So I don't know, maybe like half a bar of ki for each thing now, maybe. And then definite big thing, skill count increase speed has been reduced when successfully performing a Z counter. There was like one clip I saw on Twitter where somebody was getting into Vanish Wars and everything with a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and they were getting into big Vanish Wars, and then the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta basically went from like 2 skill counts to like 6. So yeah, like the Vanish Wars, does it even really need to increase the skill count speed and everything? I don't know. I don't think it should, if I'm being honest, but either way, regardless, that is how it's we'll see if it's good now. Revenge counter. Skill count consumed when using perception against revenge counter has been reduced from 2 to 1. I think that's a really good change, because sometimes you want to just like you'll take the revenge counter hit and then you'll just like go right back into it, because like you're not really rewarded for the perception on the revenge counter or anything like that. But now maybe it is worth at least a little bit on it, but we'll see. Rush attacks during sparking mode, gradual damage reduction on consecutive hits has been increased. So the 20 hit combo from behind and everything, yeah, that the damage goes down on it. It's not gonna take like an entire bar, maybe. we'll see. I wonder how much damage it will take away from everything there. And then combos. The final attack of aerial combos and aerial slash combos will no longer be interrupted by guarding. Awesome. I love that because there have been so many times where I'm either against the AI or against against somebody else, where they just guard the last attack and everything. It has been very annoying. Character switch. Recovery health rate of standby characters has been reduced. I wonder by how much. Then we've got Z burst dash on giant characters. The tackle done by giant characters during Z-burst dashes is now guardable, so you can't get infinite back shots from Lord Slug or fucking Dr. Wheelo or Janemba base form and stuff like that. Yeah, so you can actually guard it now. It's not gonna just do damage regardless. It's not gonna do like 4,000 damage or something like that. Yeah, that was absolutely crazy. Skill adjustments, skills that cause the instant sparking mode skill count consumed has been increased. So we saw this like in one of the like little teaser parts of the event the other day. They were talking about like some of the things costing like 1 or 2 more skill counts. So like say the Kakarot skill for Z Broly or the Howl for Super Broly, that'll cost more than just 3 for the skill count and everything. I think that I definitely agree with that. And then the skills that increase stats in general, so kind of like Spopovich's things, skill count consumed has been decreased. So one of Spopovich's was just 1 skill count, and the other was 2. I wonder if it's just gonna go to like 1 and 1. I don't know. We'll see. We've got After Image Strike nerf. Effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds and will be removed if your opponent uses Perception while you are under the effect. That is absolutely huge. That is absolutely huge. So yeah, characters like what is it? Super Vegito, Videl, Master Roshi. Aw, Master Roshi got nerfed. But either way, it's fine. So yeah, now it's not going to be 15 seconds of After Image Strike. Honestly, I think it should just be like 1 or 2 or 3, kind of like how in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. But regardless, but it'll be removed if your opponent uses Perception on you, so yeah, that is something to look out for. False Courage, skill count consumed has been increased from 1 to 2. Damn, Roshi getting nerfed like crazy! And then the technique, all I need is 5 seconds. Skill count consumed has been increased from 3 to 2. You mean from 2 to 3? And the status increase upon activation has been increased. Or did they mean decreased? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I saw that like last night when I was at work, and yeah, the wording here kind of confused me. They either meant like decrease from 3 to 2, or they meant increase from 2 to 3. So either way, I think it's been decreased from 3 to 2, most likely. Stardust Barrier, you can now activate it when receiving melee attacks from the front. Cool. I don't know who uses Stardust Barrier, if I'm being completely honest. Blast adjustments. Long range blast and ultimate blast speed has been reduced. Okay, so that's very good. So like we'll say a Kamehameha, like the speed is gonna not be as fast. It's not gonna reach you as quick as it would in other ways. Super Vegito, final Kamehameha. Ki consumed and damage have been increased. Ooh, that's interesting. Goku from Daima, quick rush trajectory can now be changed while rushing. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Mr. Satan present bomb, increased ending lag after animation. I wonder what they mean by that. Probably just like Mr. Satan just sits there for a second, maybe. I don't know. Character adjustments. Android 19 and Dr. Gero, they are getting hit big with this change. The health and ki amount absorbed on a successful throw has been adjusted, so they're not going to gain as much health or ki from it. And also the Dragon Dash, Quick Ascend, and Quick Descend now consume ki, so that one tournament where they were just going up and down like crazy with Dr. Gero's and everything. you gotta pay for key now. No free key over here. And then second form cell, you can now escape the throw. Cool. I don't know why you were unable to guard the throw, if I'm being honest, but either way. Cooler. The amount of health restored upon transforming has been increased. Honestly, cool change, because Cooler's final form kind of dog shit, if I'm being honest. At least I'm dog shit with them. Giant characters increase the time it takes to charge a smash attack and reduce its power. Great Ape Vegeta and Dr. Wheelo, maximum health has been reduced. That's a big change. Other, we have improved performance and ease of use. So yeah, that is all the changes for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Those are going to go into effect. So it'll be like midnight to 2 p.m. Not 2 p.m. 2 a.m. PST. So I would say 3 a.m. EST. So yeah, that's pretty much because it's based out in California. Whenever it hits midnight, that'll be whenever the effects go live on it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the balance patch down in the comments below. I think personally that it's a great balance patch. They could touch on other things, but I think the most important thing is like getting one out there, because like the last one they had was just like a nerf to Yajirobe. But yeah, like let me know what you guys think of the Sparking Zero nerfs and balance patch and everything like that. Be sure to go check out all my other Sparking Zero content. Did a spin the wheel video with my friend Legacy to King. There will be a card up there, so that way if you want to go check that out, be sure to go check that out. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, so that way you don't miss any Sparking Zero content. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.